Hi all. I am going to be trying to video my progress in decluttering my house and the shed, and I have accumulated a lot of things because I had a lot of fear. And I've been watching decluttering videos on YouTube and they've been very helpful. And there's been mention of mental health related to decluttering, and that's very helpful. But what I did not see a lot of was talking about the trauma around it. There's some, but I know that when you look through items that you're keeping and you think, I should get rid of something, there's a lot of stuff here. But whenever you look at trying to get rid of something, you think, but I might need that and I may use that in the future. And that's coming from a place of fear. If I get rid of this thing, then I won't have it. Maybe I won't have the money to purchase something like it again. And so there's that fear. There's no safety. And there's no sense of safety, let's say, because there could be safety. You could have enough money to purchase another one again if you need it. You might not even find that you ever need it, but if you did need it again in the future, you may have the money to purchase it again. But you fear that there will come a time when you do not have enough, and that probably comes from the past when you felt like, I did not have enough. That's why I'm holding on to this stuff, because I don't want to be in that place again. I fear being in that place again. And I know what that's like. And, I lost my house to foreclosure. I went through a bankruptcy. I've been, really struggling to be able to pay for things. And holding on to things thinking, well, if I needed to, I could sell it on eBay or something like that. And I've been growing. I've been working on myself emotionally and mentally. And I write about that stuff on Substack. If you're finding this somewhere else, you can come to my Substack. I'll put links below. But, I want to be able to share what I'm going through with other people because I understand where that fear is. I understand how to move past it, which is basically to look at it, be mindful about it, let it come up. If you're worried, what if I need that? Ask yourself, about what is the fear here? Is it that I'm not going to have enough money to pay for that thing? Now, hopefully we'll be getting into different things like that here. That's the intention anyway. Hoping that this will help me to also do it, document it, get it done. And I've done some, and I'm going to be doing more. And I figured, why not share my journey? Why not explain what I'm going through? Because everything that I look at, I'm going to be thinking about, why was I holding on to this? Why was I not doing anything with it? And I want to be able to share that because I'm sure it's the same in general with what other people are going through and dealing with. In this particular video, I'm going to show my battery collection, and it's not all mine. I'm not the one who purchased all of them, but this is the box where all of our batteries go, and it was overflowing. I purchased new batteries. They came in from Amazon today, and I had to use the AAAs, but now I have extras and I wanted to put them away, and they weren't going to fit in the box. And you've got the option of just sitting them on top of the box and having more clutter, or going through the box and decluttering it. And so I chose the more difficult option. It really wasn't that difficult, and you'll find that out when you do things. It's you often build things up in your mind as being much worse than they actually are. It wasn't that bad. I didn't want to do it standing up, so I did it sitting down. And you have that ability to move things to a place where you're more comfortable in some of your cleaning up. Some things you have to do, you know, obviously standing. If you're cleaning the kitchen sink, you can't bring the sink with you to your bed. But in this case, I was able to take the batteries into the bed and just sit down in a comfortable place and do it. And I don't have music on while doing it, but you could have music or a decluttering video on while you do things like this. You want to be able to add a little bit of entertainment or purpose or getting two things done at one time. So for me, I was getting a video done at the same time as decluttering. But you might want to listen to an audiobook instead of reading a book. You could listen to an audiobook at the same time as decluttering. You're getting, you know, two things done at one time, and you'll feel a lot better afterwards if you can do that. Some people might say don't do that. Don't do two things at one time because you're not really listening to the audiobook or the whatever, you know, and maybe it depends on what you're listening to. If it's really important, then maybe you don't. You know, if you're studying for a test, you might not want to listen to it, you know, a class on something. But if it's just, I want something in the background, or I want to pick up a few things from, you know, a self-improvement book, why not have it on at the same time? I had videos on how to clean and declutter on while I decluttered a lot of the things in my house. And that helped a lot. It gives you that sense that there's somebody else there with you. So for this video, I'm going to share the battery deal. Part of my problem is that when I go in to declutter something, a lot of the times other people's things are mixed in with mine. And I feel fine throwing my stuff away or organizing my stuff, but sometimes it's difficult to think like, somebody else purchased this, I can't throw that away, and I understand that. So in this one, I took out the things that somebody else purchased that I'm never going to use, and I will ask him if he wants to get rid of it, if he wants to put it in a different spot, but I don't need it in the box of batteries that I go to because I never use these types of batteries. And if I needed one, I could just buy one, you know. So I don't care about those really odd types of batteries. I mean, we're talking like D-size batteries, which I haven't used since I was a kid, you know, like in flashlights or something. We don't use them anymore. So I don't really want to hang on to them. So if I can get rid of them, then that's great. So I will ask about that, but that means it goes into a separate box. But I understand that just the fact that you can't throw away something can definitely keep you from decluttering. Ask yourself that if that's your problem. If it is, just take that stuff out and ask. You know, it doesn't have to be a big deal. You could just say, you know, do you want this? If you want it, where do you want it? You know, it doesn't have to be mixed in with your stuff. So I've got an issue. I want to get these batteries all in one spot. I don't know that they're all going to fit into this, but I'm going to try to organize it. This is something that I would normally just have the extra box and then I'd have other stuff sitting on top of it. But I'm going to actually try to get these all in this box. But I think I need to move to a different location to do that. Because otherwise I'm just standing here and I want to sit down. I'm tired. Okay. So I'm in a better location and I hope you can see that pretty easily. I'm going to go through this. I just got some AAA batteries from Amazon, and I found this one single one that'll fit in there. Let's see. These look like they're all double A's, and we have other double A's. These are just sitting out here, and I don't know how good or bad they are. This one says 2025 on this one. I know I have others. I bought new ones. I'm thinking, I mean, I could probably just throw this one little single one away, but there's part of me that wants to keep it just in case, as if I need it. Or otherwise I'm going to have to look for a way to throw it away reasonably because you're not just supposed to throw batteries in there. So put that away for the second here. Some of these are somebody else's. I don't want to throw away the odd ones, although they probably have not been used and may never ever be used again. And I may ask about that. Maybe they can go into another place. I mean, I don't use these, so they don't really belong in the box that I go to when I want to get batteries. Let's see here. There's another one of these. Put that with those. 9 volt. I don't use 9 volts either. So I think maybe I'm going to try to get this to have things that I use. AA's, AAA's, and those little, whatever you call these, 3 volt LICB ones. Because I do use those for things. All right. Try to get these sitting up in the same position. There's no way I would have wanted to do this standing. I just would not have done it if I was standing, so always good to be able to just get up and go somewhere else. AAA. See, I didn't know I had that AAA, and maybe I went and bought a new pack if I knew I still had AAA's. This doesn't look good. I'm going to throw this, I'll not throw it away. I've got a spot for batteries that need to be disposed of at some point. Alright. Kind of shoving these in there, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. That one doesn't look so good either. Just get rid of that one. That doesn't look good. I think this one's okay. Get rid of the other one. I should be able to get one more in here, but they just need to be moved around a little bit, I think. Okay. All right. AA's. Let's see about doing that. Okay. Get rid of this box. Yeah, I gotta see about getting rid of these. What are they? C's. A couple more C's would have fit in here. I think I may take this out and combine them. What is this? This is the D. Okay. And this, I think I'm going to grab tape and just tape around it. Don't use it. So I almost don't even want to put them in there. AA's. Oh my god, we have AA's forever. Okay. Let's see here. I think that we bought AA's when that was what was being used by everything, and now everything uses AA's. Oh man, there's got to be a better way to do this. Got to be a better way. This package, it just doesn't make any sense to keep things like that, and yet I don't know what to put it in that will keep them all together in such a nice way. So I might cut this off and just tape that side. Get some scissors. Really don't need this many AA batteries, and it makes me feel like I should be getting rid of them, but a little bit of progress. I'm just gonna focus on the little bit of progress, and that's that. Is there a good way to put these in here? I have to tape these together. That's all there was. Okay. I want to get some tape for these guys. I think if there's only just this many, they might be able to go like that. And how do we do this? The ones that I normally use are the AAAs, and I guess these little single ones can go in there. I'm gonna tape this up so it doesn't fall apart again. And again, don't know if I need this, but you know what? This is clean, and these are the ones that I normally look for when I'm going in here. And it's much better than it was. These ones probably could fit. Do I want to? Probably not. I think that I might put this in a separate box and just ask if we can get rid of this, because I didn't purchase them. And if not, it can go into a different box that goes somewhere else, because I never use these things. So let's try the top here. There. There was one more point I wanted to make about this particular decluttering thing. When I was going through the batteries, I could see that I had a lot of AA batteries. And although I have used AA batteries, I don't use them nearly as often as AAA batteries. They're just not, as used anymore. And when I think about all those AA's, I think I should get rid of them. They are new, and so I feel bad getting rid of them. Maybe they could be donated, I guess. So that's something that I can think about in the future. And this is, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes after I did the decluttering of the battery box, and I did not even think about that when I was doing it. And so like when you are in the midst of decluttering something, just cleaning it up a little bit, you can focus on just making it a little bit better, like making it fit within the container. And that's what my job was today. I just wanted it to fit in the container, and it fit. And so I'm glad about that. And I mentioned in the video that you can come back to it later. You don't have to get it all done right now. Just a little bit, just do a little bit at a time. It doesn't have to be all done at one time. And now that I'm thinking about it, I will look into donating those. Somebody could probably use AA batteries, right? I don't think we need that many here. I mean, I can ask about that. I know I'm not the one who purchased large packs. Why would I? There were 2 large packs in there. So at some point, somebody purchased another large pack without knowing that we already had one or something. I don't know. But we have way too many AA batteries right now. So I definitely think that's worth considering donating those. But I partly want to know that they still work before doing that. I mean, they're fresh, but I don't know what the date is on them. That's going to be another day. But the box fits right now. Everything fits within the box that I use, and that is what I am happy with. And that's what we're going for today. But I can come back and do that later. So there are a lot of things around the house that I have done that look a lot better than they used to. but I'm not finished, and that's why I'm starting this. So yeah, just a little bit at a time. It doesn't all have to be done at that one particular moment. So don't think that, you have to go crazy decluttering something. You could just spend like 5 minutes, 10 minutes on something and then walk away. And then that's fine. Just come back another day. Hit it a little bit more. That's all right. You can visit thedramaofitall.com to learn more about the drama triangle. I also write about the law of attraction on lawofattraction.substack.com. If you like this video, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to see more like this. Thanks for watching.